The fall season is here, and that means it's time to start switching out your hot weather summer items for those more fall appropriate type of items. In this video, I'm going to be providing for you the best essential pieces any man needs for the fall season. Make sure you stay into them because we have some great ones coming up. By the way, my name is Ryan. On this channel, it's my duty to make you look and feel your absolute best. We'll start with the first one is dark wash jeans. There is nothing more appropriate for the fall season than dark wash jeans. There's so many dark wash colors that you can gravitate towards and try out. Black jeans are great, dark blue denim, you got olive, you got burgundy, anything like that. Anything that's a darker type of color is really gonna go well with those earth tones and those fall type of outfits that we have for the fall season. These are gonna pair great with a lot of those different fall items and outfits that we have going forward. Make sure your pants and jeans are fitting you correctly. I've said this before in so many other videos. Make sure you're getting the proper hem. Like I also said, a taper you can experiment with as well is really going to make you bring out that structure of your legs a lot better and just make the jeans fit you a lot better as well. Moving on is chinos. Now I've done a lot of you a big disservice in past videos because chinos are a very important item to have. I talk about them a lot in the spring and summer seasons, but they are also 100% a great option for the fall season as well. These pair with a lot of different fall items, a lot of your different fall outfits. I think it's very important to get your more earth tone colors as well, those versatile colors that are going to go with a lot of different fall outfits. So your navies, tans, browns, burgundies, olives. These are going to be great chino colors to have in your chino arsenal. Black chinos are a great option as well. I've been starting to wear these as well now, but chinos are a great option for the fall season. They are going to pair well with a lot of those different other footwear items, all those different other fall jackets that we're going to be implementing for the fall. They're also just going to look a lot different than all those guys just wearing jeans and things like that. Chinos are going to give you a different type of look and just add different type of structure and texture and feel to your outfits other guys are not going to be implementing during this fall. This is another important one as well to make sure you're getting the hem on correctly. I think chinos that also have the taper look really good as well, so this is something to experiment with, but just make sure your pants are fitting you well. This is really going to complement your outfits a lot, just make them look a lot better as you go forward. Moving on is jackets. Now, what is the fall without a jacket? There's so many different jackets that you can pick and choose from. One of the biggest mistakes I see a lot of you making is wearing the V-neck t-shirts under your jackets. This is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know why I'm seeing this so often now from a lot of guys, but please do not wear any type of V-neck structure shirt under your jackets. This just does not look good. It does not look good when you like have it layered under a jacket. It just does not look good. I prefer you to always go with like a crew neck type of design, crew neck sweater, t-shirt, anything like that. The only time I would divert from this and go in a different directions if you have on like a sweater. It's like a crew neck sweater or like a turtleneck quarter zip, something like that. Even a tank top looks better under your jackets than a V-neck shirt, V-neck t-shirt, whatever design in that V-neck type of structure. I don't really know why a lot of you guys are doing this, but it does not complement the way a jacket should be worn. It makes your proportions look off. So make sure you're staying with a crew neck type of design under your jacket, unless you have on one of those sweaters that I said before. Those are an exception as well that look good. But please make sure you're staying away from the V-neck shirts under your jackets. But there's a plethora type of different jackets that you can choose from. Like I said before, you got trucker jackets, chore jackets, you got wax jackets, bomber jackets, denim jackets, so many type of jackets that you can choose from. I have so many different jackets I like to pull out when the fall season comes. One of my favorite items to pull out when we start getting the fall season is just having those nice jackets there. But this is a great option. It's just going to really help you implement a more type of fall appropriate type of outfit. I would also try to encourage you to start playing with different textures as well. So I love to always implement a suede jacket into my fall wardrobe. I think wax, canvas, denim, like I said before, anything like that is going to be a great type of option, but just try to play with your different textures here. Is really going to make your outfits just that much higher on the style meter there. Moving on is sweaters. I'm a big believer that when it starts to get into the fall season, it's nice to start changing out your t-shirts for sweaters. I think it just adds a little added texture under your jackets. This just looks really nice to me. Even if you wear the sweater alone, it's a much different type of thing that you're going to look just a lot more unique with. When you have a sweater under there, you got a cashmere sweater, wool sweater, anything like that. These are going to look really nice. Cable knit sweater. So there's a lot of different sweaters you can mix and match under your jackets, or you can just wear them alone to get that different feel just with the adding and combining of textures there. But sweaters just look a lot more masculine to me, a lot more polished, a lot more mature when you can throw on a nice sweater there instead of like your average looking t-shirt. T-shirts look great. I'm all for t-shirts as well, but I think when we start to add in those different type of textures and just more masculine type of sweaters, I think you can really do a lot for your fall style. Moving on from that is boots. One of my favorite footwear items to wear for the fall season is boots. If you are starting off with your first boots, which I hope you're not if you're watching the channel, but if you are, if you're one of the few that you're just starting to get into your boots now, that's all right. You found the right channel to come to. I'll recommend going for the Chelsea boot for your first one. This is one of my favorite boots. Just a boot I've been starting to implement and wear a lot more lately. Just so easy to get on and off. Just a simple slide in and slide off. So it's just very convenient as well. I think this is great to start off with in like a black suede or brown suede, brown leather, black leather. And then once you get those, once you have one of those, I think it's nice to have a lace-up boot as well. I think black or brown lace-up boots are another great option as well. It's gonna be very versatile and go with a lot of fall options and outfits as well. So boots are extremely important for the fall season. I think they're important year round, but especially as you get into the colder months with the fall, winter time. They give you a little height as well with the heel and all that. Plus they just make you look more rugged, more masculine, like you are a more adult-like looking male than the people who never wear boots. So I think it's always nice to have a nice few pair of boots in your wardrobe that's gonna make you stand out, look more masculine than other men, always wearing sneakers or gym shoes all the time. Moving on is sneakers. Now for this one, I think white sneakers are great. They work year round in my opinion, but I think in the fall time, it's great to start implementing those more earth tone type of colors, those more darker type of colors. So I think brown sneakers are great, tan sneakers, black sneakers are great as well, navy, olive, gray, anything like that. I think these are great options that you should start implementing for the fall season, also as we get carried into the winter season as well. I'm a big believer that suede sneakers are also very nice. That added texture there just looks great. If you're looking for a great fall time type of sneaker, I recommend this Garcia sneaker from Becca Simonon. I've been a big fan of this sneaker lately. I love the two-tone colors in there with that navy and the gray suede. It's a water repellent suede. It's gonna look very great for the fall season. I just love the different type of textures. When I have more than one texture in my shoe, I think this really pops and makes it stand out, especially as you get into the fall. These also contain leather lined insoles, so they're gonna be very easy to slip in and off. And they also contain leather lined soles that adapt to your feet shape. So if you're looking for a great fall shoe, I recommend the Garcia sneakers from Becca Simonon. Becca Simonon is also a great brand that carries boots, sneakers, shoes, loafers, anything like that. So Becca Simonon is a great option for any type of footwear, especially during this fall season. I'll leave a link to them in my description. I also recommend the brand Sicario Studios. This is another brand that's recently popped up that I've started to get more acclimated with lately. I was able to get 2 sneakers from them, the one in the chocolate venom and also the Nubuck in Sienna. These are perfect fall sneakers. I recommend all of you check these out as well. The Nubucks in Sienna are a great luxury sneaker just with that brown suede there. I really think you can't go wrong with the brown suede sneaker. This is just covers any type of bases, is versatile for any type of fall type of situation, and it just looks like a fall type of sneaker, the brown suede. These are made with Italian nubuck suede with calf leather accents. Moving on to the chocolate venom sneaker. This is made out of a snake skin. I've never really had a snake skin shoe before, but I thought it was a great option for the fall season as well, just the added texture. A shoe like this is really gonna make you stand out because like I said before, it's a different texture, something not used to seeing, and something not gonna be used to seeing many guys having. So the snakeskin just makes it look a lot more different to me than your average shoe. It's also in that chocolate type of color, which is another great color for the fall. Very kind of different, exotic type of shoe, but I recommend all of you try to check out Sicario Studios. I'll leave a link for them in my description. Moving on is loafers. I think loafers are another slept on footwear type of item, especially for the fall season, that I don't see a lot of guys wearing as much. This is another one that's very popular for the spring and summertime, but there's also another one that can be implemented to the fall season as well. It's great that you can pair loafers. I recommend, like I said before, as I mentioned with the sneakers, it's great if you can pair loafers with those socks there. I think, you know, here and there you can maybe get away with loafers in the fall time with no-show socks, but as we get deeper into the fall, you really start to get hit with those changes in weathers and it starts to get a little more chillier. So I think it's great to just have those socks in rotation that you can implement with loafers. If you're looking for loafers, a great loafer, an affordable loafer, I recommend you check out Bruno Marc. I recently just picked up their PU leather penny loafer. This is a great loafer, very affordable, under $50, and it's gonna be a great addition to any type of fall wardrobe. It's a PU leather, so it's polyurethane, so it's a little bit more of like your vegan type of leather. It gives you that added type of glossiness that just looks a little more shiny than your regular leather, which I really love as well. I think makes the shoe really pop. I got these in all 3 colors, black, brown, and dark brown, which I feel like any of these colors really go with any type of fall outfit that's going to really make your outfit stand out and pop. High quality loafers like this for such an affordable price is very hard to beat, so make sure you all check out Bruno Marc. I'll leave a link for them in my description as well. Moving on is corduroy, one of my favorite type of materials for the fall season, just the added texture of those lines going through the jackets there or the pants. I'm a big believer in wearing one piece of corduroy and not 2, so I don't really like how the corduroy outfits look when you have a top that's corduroy and also a bottom that's corduroy. I think it's best to pick one or the other. I'm a big fan of corduroy jackets or corduroy pants, mix and match them, and I think they really look good just to add different texture and appeal, and a lot of other different pants as well. Pretty much some corduroy pants and some chinos and some dark wash jeans, you're pretty much good for any type of situation that you come across this fall. So I think corduroy is a great option that's really gonna make you stand out, look a lot different, and like I said, just the added texture is gonna make you look unique and different than a lot of other guys. Not many guys wear corduroy much, especially pants, so when you can implement this and wear a different type of material and fabric like that corduroy. It's really gonna make you stand out, look a lot different this fall season. Moving on is flannels. We can kind of throw this one under the shirt jacket, overshirt design silhouette. Flannels are a great just type of option for the fall. There's so many different patterns that you can play with. You can wear them by themselves. You can wear them more so like a jacket. So it's different type of thicknesses and fabrics and materials that they come in. So many different type of plaids and designs and options, but flannels are definitely a great fall season option. Pretty much a flannel with some jeans and some boots. It's pretty much can be an easy fall wardrobe uniform that you can implement and look nice in. So it's a great option to have. Just have one or two couple flannels you can mix in for your fall wardrobe. You can layer them, also wear them by themselves. As I said before, you can do a lot of different things with them. Moving on is a vest. I love vests. I have a couple vests I usually try to rotate through every season, especially during the colder months of the fall and winter season. Just another added layer that you can have to layer with and just look a lot different. Not a lot of guys wear vests, but I think it's good to have one or two that, you know, some versatile colors that you can put on and just get that added layer and just look a little different than most guys that don't wear vests. It's going to look nice just to have the added layers there that you can do in like your versatile colors, like a brown, black, green, navy. Any type of vest like this, you're going to get a lot of use out of and be able to implement with a lot of your fall outfits. Moving on is socks. So as I mentioned before and a couple times throughout this video, as we get into, you know, the colder months, we can't really get away with the no-show socks anymore. We start to just look kind of out of place and ridiculous. So it's great to have some regular socks that you can implement into your fall outfits regularly. So it's good to have a couple in your rotation there. I really love the socks that have different type of designs on them. So, you know, you can get kind of funky with them, have the polka dots, or you can have some type of pattern on them as well. I think these can really be a way to show off your personality and just bring some uniqueness and funness to your different type of outfits. But just make sure you're implementing some type of socks that are going to keep your feet warm. You don't want to be cold going out to those colder fall days and those chilly nights and your feet are cold. It's just look kind of ridiculous. And you look like you don't know how to dress for the appropriate season that we're in. That's it for me today, guys. Hope you guys got something out of the video. If you haven't, make sure you check out my video on the best fall jackets for men this year. I'll leave that right here. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Peace.